Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'll lead you step by step through the ABRSM Theory Grades. We're now going to continue with Paper C of the Grade 2 2016 papers. We continue with that paper. There are loads of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. They're available in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. All the information that you need to know to pass this exam can be found within this document. There's also a page with links to my YouTube video tutorials if you want to do some revision and go over some topics for this exam. Each exercise of the Music Theory and Practice workbook that leads up to this grade, I've gone through every exercise with you on those video tutorials. You can also access information about the books that I have available. I've written How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory Exam, and it's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to best make use of the time when you're actually in the exam room taking your exam paper. So if you visit sharonbill.com, it's all there for you. If you can give me a like, that would be fab, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's loads more to come, and so let's move on to the next question. So if you turn with me to page 6. Oh, no, not page 6. Let's have a look. We're on paper C, page 10. We're cracking through this now. Page 10, and we're on question number 5. So question 5 asks us to rewrite the following melody in notes of twice the value, beginning as shown. So they've started us off. It reminds us to group or beam the notes correctly wherever necessary. So at the moment, this first exercise is in 3 crotchet beats per bar, whereas this second one, they're asking us to be in 3 minim beats or 3 half notes. So we're going from quarter notes to half notes, and so everything's doubling. So here we have a crotchet or a 1 beat in this time signature. Here we have a minim, which is a 1 beat in this time signature, and everything's doubled. So these at the moment are quavers or eighth notes, and so to double those, they become crotchets or quarter notes, so they no longer need beaming. Back down a step, so again this is a crotchet or a quarter note now, but we still need the dot. And then this one, which is a semi-quaver, becomes a quaver, so it goes from 16th to 8th. So we just add one little tail to that. It no longer needs beaming because that would change that time value. So here, we don't need to colour that in. That's a dotted minim, a dotted half note now. And then these two will become quavers or eighth notes as we double those. So they will need beaming together, but just with 1 beam, not 2 now. Now each of these, in this time signature, they are 1 beat, because they are 1 crotchet beat each, and so each of these will now become 1 minim beat or 1 half note. So we don't need to colour those in, but they will need stems on. I'm just going to get through these because they're all the same to here. So we just need stems. And then finally, this is a minim or a half note, so to double that it becomes a whole note or a semi-breve. There we go, and that's that question complete. Let's move on to the next. So now we're going to have some scales to write out. So question 6, write as semi-breves or whole notes the scales named below. Get my words right. Okay, so we need A major, we're in the bass clef, and they're asking to use a key signature. So the key signature for A major is 3 sharps, F sharps, C sharps, G sharps. Make sure you position those correctly in the bass clef. And so we're starting on a low A because we need to ascend or go up. So we know this is all Celtic grass, so there's the A. So it's space line, counting up. There we go, and we finished on A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could perhaps spread those out a bit more, but never mind. And because there's a key signature, it's a major scale, that's it, that's complete, nothing else to add. Now the D minor scale, it's going to ask us which minor scale we're using, which form. I always suggest that in this grade we use harmonic minor, because it's the same ascending and descending. We use the same series of notes, and so that makes it easier for this grade. Now it says without a key signature but adding any necessary sharps and flats, so we're going to have to bear in mind that we'll need the key signature included plus any extra sharps or flat signs. So let's first of all start on a high D. We're in the treble clef and come down in step. There we go. And now we need to first of all bear in mind what the key signature would be. So D minor is related to F major, so we would need a B flat. So put the flat before the B. And then the harmonic minor form has a raised seventh. So if we count now, remember we're going descending, so it's 8, 7. We're counting backwards. So there is our seventh that we need to raise from a natural to a sharp. That completes that question. So that would score you full marks. Let's look at the next one. So question 7, we're looking at intervals. Now it's give the number, so we need to describe each of these melodic intervals. Now melodic intervals are where the notes come one after another, and we've just got to work them out and name them. The key is B flat major, so we're always counting from B flat. B flat is note 1, the first degree of the scale. And really the only way you can go wrong, apart from just, general miscounting by accident, is if you forget to count this first note as 1. So we're always counting from the first. So here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you don't count that as 1 and begin on 1 on the next step, you're going to be a degree out each time. So here we go, in the treble clef, there's B. B is 1, the next door note, 1, 2 is a second. Here we're on a low B flat, and we've actually gone all the way, good boys, to top B flat. But if you're not sure about that, you can always count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got an octave. Let's count from this one. What I count space, space, space first. It was a 1, 3, 5, 6. But if you want to count it separately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as you count line, space, line, space. That's a sixth. Here, 1, 2, 3, that's a third. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a fourth. There we go, and that completes that question. We'll complete the last question of this paper in the next video. I hope that's been helpful to you. If you can give me a like, that would be fab. And subscribe to my channel to keep updated. And please do go to sharonbill.com and make use of all the information that's there to help you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.